Today, the 7th of a brand new month, September. Just celebrate, if you call it celebration. I celebrate nothing. Our 6th anniversary of Hurricane Dorian. On the 6th, I was at Cooperstown Cathedral to say goodbye to a small little fella. We call him Little Thing, Stanley. Boy, he was small, but he's powerful. I wanted to tell my story, but they ain't let no coalition go in that Church of God pulpit. No, on the floor. Everybody else could speak besides Kai Mills. But that's okay. We'll speak at the polls. We campaign, and they're trying to campaign as if they knew. They had 35 years, they didn't even know who the man Stanley was, but all of a sudden all of them got the mic. Everybody got the mic besides Kai. But I ain't catching no feelings, I'm just taking note. But one of the highlights of the funeral yesterday, you would get them big eye open. You ever see a loggerhead turtle? If you're a boatman and you ever see a loggerhead turtle, when he come off the air, your eye wide open, that's Hubert. He's looking at everything. I could feel him looking at me. I say, I know how you feel it. I know that feeling, Hubert. You could feel the feet. So I was leaving the funeral, so Hubert trying to catch up with me. So I know he can't walk fast, but I already know he want to say something to me because the mic can open. So I heard in the back of the Kai, you see me trying to talk to you? I said, yeah, that's why I'm walking fast. What you got to say to me? I turned around, I'm still walking. He said, I'm trying to talk to you. I said, but I was trying to talk to you for 35 years and you ain't talking to me. Why you want to talk to me now? He said, Man Kai, how's everything going? That's Hubert. Asking Kai, how's everything? I said, everything going? That gal down there with your pick? You could so know what's going on. You could feel what's going on. That's a good pick you pick for you. But that's a bad pick you pick for North Abaco. That's what's going on. Watch the polls. I could kill her with the beating. He looked at me, say, and then I said to him, he said, you could be okay. I said, I've always been okay, with or without you. And then I said to him, I said, remember what you told me in your house? After Melly funeral, you called me to your house, and you said, you Hubert. I hit him with his own words. He said, Kai, you will be the best member of parliament that North Abaco have ever got, including me. But Hubert said in his house. And he told me the reason why. He said, the reason you will be the best member of parliament because you care for the people and you stood with the people. He said, but this is the problem you're going to face. And this is why we never selected you to run on the main ticket. It's because we're playing a game and you are not prepared to play the game. That is why you've never gotten selected. I said, you keep playing games with people's lives. I'm trying to make life better. But it was great to see that the great Hubert Ingram has finally recognized his defeat in the choice that he's chosen for the people of North Abaco, because he doesn't want anybody to come close to the little bit of legacy that he's left behind. He wants you to keep North Abaco and worshiping and hoping that Hubert Ingram would come back. But God is on the ship, and Hubert Ingram will never, ever have that power that the people of North Abaco entrusted in him. And there's nothing after 35 years of representation, 3 terms prime minister, not one single thing that sensible men and women in North Abaco could say that they're grateful for what Hubert has done after we has given him 40 years, 3-time prime minister, the port that he built for 40 million, it is going into ruins. Not one thing that people at 63 years old and under my age can be grateful for having elected Hubert Ingraham as Member of Parliament for North Abaco and Prime Minister of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas 3 times. You name it. And I'll speak about it. But it's good that he's trying to catch up to me to find out how I am doing 35 years later. I am fine once North Abaco elect me. Then their lives will be better because they have somebody that stood with them and cares. Just like Hubert Ingraham said, Kai has stood with you, North Abaco. He has cared for you. And that's why he's presenting himself one more time as the candidate for the Coalition of Independence, North Abaco. Hubert has left the building. The candidate for North Abaco that he select, she'll be gone. You'll see more of the backs of her because she's still trying to figure where Abaco is. But Kai Mills is still here 63 years later because Kai cares. Vote for Kai because Hubert has finally left the building and Kai is entering into Parliament to speak for and to the good people of North Abaco. Kai cares. That's why he's here.